If you agree that it's the leaders in our society that are the people that are going to take us from where we are now to the future, then you're in the right place. I'm Stuart Hayes from Stuart Hayes Leadership, and we're about to go on a journey together to explore what it is that the leaders in hydration and learning environments are doing about that very important topic. Let's go and take a look.
Hydration absolutely is important for learning. We encourage all our kids to drink throughout the day, because if they don't, we see a couple of things. We see focus shift. They can't focus on tasks for very long. They get very, very sleepy and tired and lack energy. What we know is if they're given some time to hydrate and they're encouraged to hydrate, they perform better.
For quite a while I was experiencing some headaches because I wasn't drinking enough water. Recently I've started trying to drink a bit more and I haven't had a headache.
We found that kids were becoming distracted, that they lost their concentration, and we didn't feel that they were making the most of the learning time.
Hydration is an issue for schools. We would like children to remain hydrated throughout the day. If they start to become dehydrated, it affects their learning, they become quite lethargic.
I think what happens with kids is they're so active all the time, it's like they don't think about it. Kids just go the whole time.
Research was telling us that kids need water, and so our policy to put in drink bottles was commenced, and we gradually got better and better at it over the years, to the point now where it's just a habit of the way the students operate in our school.
You actually need to give them a licence to hydrate, and we do that in a number of ways. We encourage them to bring water into the learning space, but we also give them time to leave the space and have a drink.
They bring their own water bottles and they fill them up here. Inside the classroom is really important as well, so they can just go to their bag at any opportunity and take a sip of water from their water bottles.
We were very interested in the product, which enabled us not only to provide a drinking fountain for the children, but also was sustainable. It enabled us to feel that we were not sending half the water of the drinking trough down the drain, but that it was going into the garden and doing some good.
The younger students actually find it really difficult to press down on the actual handle of those troughs. So we were starting to look at different options around providing opportunities for younger students to potentially just press a button or fill up a bottle.
If it's just in recess and you want to fill it up, you can drink from it and someone else can fill up the drink bottle at the same time.
We were looking for easy access, space so that kids could gather around, so that we could have 3 kids drinking rather than kids waiting in line.
Gradually we've got to the point where there are no troughs in the school, and we're very pleased because the maintenance and the cleaning of the troughs was an issue for us.
Go and have a look at the way the children actually gather and gain water throughout the day, because you'll find that they won't go to the troughs as often as they will actually go to a different, more contemporary device.
The message about hydration I'd give is that it is important, that it needs to be considered in a modern learning environment, that students do need regular access to water.
It's equally as important for them to be able to access water inside the classroom on a sipping daily basis as it is outside.
The modern design is that kids need to be hydrated throughout the day.
Alternatives to the old drinking trough environment is something that really needs to be taken into consideration.
So there you have it. We've gone out on a journey and we've spoken to all types of leaders in the education sector, even students. And what we found is that leadership in hydration and in schools is not so different to leadership in so many areas of life. The richest outcomes arise when we take the time to really understand the user experience, and we take the time to really understand the options available, and then we make great decisions and we implement them. Thank you.